What's up, everybody? This is the House of Chait. I'm telling you. Oh, this is the House of Chait here with a new return, if you will, of Open House. Well, don't spoil it, Anthony. I still got to see it. And some of you may not be aware, but I've made some changes because I've just actually found out some new things YouTube has added, which for once, I will give them credit. They've added some good shit on here, including a way to manually turn on or have, or without, or mobilely, excuse me, turn on subscriber mode for the chat. Now, it doesn't have the advancedness of, let's say, what do you call it? Ooh, I like this this mural that's over here. Let me actually want to show it. Facing back. Let's see. Okay, so I'll make sure I was on the right way. Look at that, David Bowie and Iggy Pop. I'm gonna take a picture of this real quick while I'm here. Okay, nice little mural area. Oh shoot, forgot to turn off the camera again. All right, so they've added subscriber only. Now I think the length you could do on the mobile version is 20 minutes. Also, I was going to go live later, but I actually got off early because I had a very kick-ass team, so I can't complain. But there's some changes, of course. I do not know if this is just a return episode. I don't know if it's going to be like a consistent return because of the fact that I'm just going to be real. I felt like doing a stream tonight. I have not felt like doing one in a little bit, besides like the little streams I do. And of course, subscriber only mode is where you're going to have to be subscribed for more than 20 minutes, which to me is reasonable. And that'll be the way you're able to comment in the chat. And that's just how it's going to be. Now, and plus again, if you want to be interactive, I don't have an issue with that. Just be subscribed, you know. And even if you have to subscribe early, like later or something, you'll have time to do so. I was thinking about going to the bar, but I decided not to. I was like thinking, give me a drink or something, but I may just do that tomorrow. No, because I gotta go in early on fucking. Well, if I have time, if I have time, I need to kill. I'll be different. But yeah, let me see something real quick. I'm gonna put my put the StreamYard chat in the thing, and also I'm going to be very firm on this. The link will be on here, but there may be a chance you're not in the stream. And that could be for multiple reasons. That could be because of, sorry. It could be for multiple reasons. One, I don't trust you to control yourself. Two, you could be, or I just haven't had time to actually ban you. Or some other reasons that, you know, really don't need explanation. Who's coming in? Here comes. Let's see. Okay, so make sure it was him before I add him. Here comes. Let me put my headphones on since he's in here now. All right, give me a second. Okay, hopefully there's not too much feedback noise once he gets in here, and I'm talking from my end, not his. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Daddy. What's up, Kevin? Kevin, you there? Uh, well, he is having technical difficulties. Let's see. Oh, I know
Can you hear me now?
tomorrow. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I had to plug in my headphones.
Oh, you're good, man. Yeah, I put in my headphones too because especially I'm outside, you're not going to hear too much in terms of. I'm not going to be able to hear anybody, so I was like, okay. What do you call it? As far as like any updates on my end, well, I'm very proud that in this past week, what do you call it? I have acquired about 2,000 views on all my videos combined this week, which is which again, at the end of the day, I don't really care about the views, but it is nice to know that still people watch. So that's all that matters, and
Well,
they
I won't
enjoy
be
it.
on for, after this week. I won't be on for a while, so
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me privately. We'll keep it like that regarding that. But what else has been going on? Oh yeah, tomorrow I'll be recording the next episode of the Exiled Outcasts, which is going to be talking about the whole submarine implosion at the Titanic when they were going to see the Titanic. That is going to be a very interesting episode, I think. Besides that, well, I don't think it's this week though. I think we're going to record it next week for Terrifier. That'll be our next Exile Entertainment review. Will be Terrifier.
well,
So
you discussing the movie or the actual Titanic is actually being found in real life.
well, we're going to be talking about the for the Titanic one. We're going to be talking about the submarine and the implosion of the submarine and what was done wrong and all that sort of stuff. Possibly some conspiracy theories regarding it.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I don't really too much bothered about all that stuff myself.
Oh yeah, like that's the one thing I will say about the show. It's kind of like I've said, it's even the show itself. Not just talking about the old Hangman Outcast, but like the show itself has evolved within time. I think this is going to be the 12th episode, and go back and listen to episode 1 compared to episode like 11 or even 10. There is a big contrast between the episode, which is good. The show has been evolving nicely as the week have gone on. Soon we'll be in episode 20, so that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing with the show. Like Exiled Entertainment, we're keeping that as like a bi-weekly thing, so that's going to be. And I usually also I think I don't put in the numbers anymore for the episodes. I just kind of have the topics. I'm trying to do that kind of to differentiate it from other stuff. So yeah, but we'll be recording the episode tomorrow, and now of course it'll be coming this Friday. I do have I will say this is a little tease for not this week's episode, but the next week or the following week's Exiled Entertainment. There's going to be a special intro for that one. All right. Let me see who's back. Oh, hey, what's up, Jesse Havoc? I like the new name. All right. Let's see. Yeah, should I? Yeah, fuck it.
Hey, I saw
What's
the
up?
invitation.
I was just making. You know me. I'm just.
Go on. Hello,
making-
Kevin. You okay? I barely hear
Yeah.
you.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you better. Are you using your phone?
Yes, I'm using my phone. I just got from work.
All right. I will let it slide. How's work?
Oh, work was good. Just chilling, to be quite honest with you. It was a slow day. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Today it was hella hot, literally. I was working in the warehouse, and my manager wanted me to work 2 more hours, but I didn't want to do it because I was running on fumes, and plus my heart wasn't in it.
I'm gonna be like that. I think on Tuesday because I got a closing shift tomorrow, and then I'll be opening the next day, and so that's gonna be fun. But it'll probably be a easy 2 days. At
Hey, you
least
know
I'll be
what?
working 4th of July morning, basically.
You work 4th of July?
Yeah, I work 4th of July.
So does this mean you get double pay?
I am not sure. I have
Oh,
to ask. I believe I do. I'm not sure. I'd have to ask
well,
because usually I don't. Because again, I make like if I do, that'll be great. If I don't, it's not going to be the end of the world. Most of the jobs
well,
I've ever worked at, they've never really done double. I think they only do on specific like holidays, from my understanding.
I was fortunate to have double pay on that day.
Oh, on 4th of July.
Yeah, and that's funny. Last year I was in Philly on that day.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Who's coming in
Yeah, it
now?
was,
Hey, Bio, how you doing?
hey,
Hey,
Bio.
Yo,
how you
Hey.
doing, Blue?
I am great. How about you guys?
Doing good. Oh yeah, I've like for anybody who may have missed it, I love YouTube's new feature where you can mobilely now put subscriber mode on the channel. So like I said, they don't give you the basically you can be subscribed for a certain amount of time, like the desktop version. Like I know you could put it to be you have to be subscribed for like years, which is actually
Uh-huh.
funny. It would be a good test to see who's been subscribed the longest. If like I put it for just as a test to see like, oh, let me put it for a year or 2 years, then I'll know who are the ones that have been subscribed for the longest. I may
Hey,
do that one day just for shits and giggles, and if they want to say something, they have to come into the StreamYard.
hey,
Also,
Kevin.
yeah, probably the reason why I do it, I'll tell you probably.
Hey, Kevin, can you tell Chayton about your week? And you know which way.
Huh?
Can you tell Chayton about your week?
I really don't want to go into that, Dragon.
Understood.
Yeah, but yeah, I like that. I like now that they added that mobile link for subscriber mode. That way you could just,
Less
that way
drama.
again, yeah, less issues, and also you kind of know who's subscribed and who isn't.
This is another
Uh,
funny thing.
Go
Your
ahead.
biggest fans, if they want to say something, they will have to subscribe to you. Emphasis on biggest fans.
Now the old saying is, hey, as long as they subscribe, that's all matters. That way they could.
But
Oh, go ahead, Blue.
Wait, did you say they brought back a feature where it allows you to see who is secretly subscribed to you?
Well, they have to I know first person I ever saw use this feature was Chase, actually, or Big Boy, where he would use subscriber mode.
Let's see
That way, it
what
kind of
Bio.
gets rid of the trolls, or gets rid of the people who are just like commenting to start stuff and all that.
Oh,
But
my bad. I misheard that.
oh no, you're good, man. Yeah, so but it was only available mobile or on desktop. But when I was checking the live chat earlier, I noticed that you can actually set it up to do it mobilely now. But I think it only lets you do it for like 20 minutes. So you have to be subscribed longer than 20 minutes to be able to chat for the mobile version, which is fine. Because it still means they have to subscribe for a certain amount of time to be able to comment.
It's kind of hilarious how this would encourage your biggest fans to give you more subscribers.
At the end of the day,
It's funny.
at the end of the day, I don't really care about the subscribers, and I'm referring to don't care how many subscribers I have, but again, it makes the people who are subscribed feel more important because of the fact that they're the only ones that are able to chat, which some people may not like it because it kind of feels like you have to have to make you subscribe, but I just look at it just a way to take care of some stuff. And again, I'm planning on doing that, especially since I could do it mobilely. because I was originally going to do it like this a while back, but after what was it? But I would have to do it mobilely or on a desktop every fucking time, and it would become a hassle. So I was just like, okay, I'm not going to do it. And hello, Nick. How are you doing, man?
Well,
How are you doing, Blue?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my day was great. I just went down the shore today.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Nick. How you doing, man?
Hail Satan. I mean, hello, Satan.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. It was a good day today. It wasn't too chaotic at work, so I got out early, so that was good.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you, but is it burning over there?
No, it's not, surprisingly. Like, actually, this week is actually going to be cooler than usual, and by that I mean it's going to be in the 90s. So it's not going to be in the hundreds like it's been the last couple of weeks. So I'll take the 90s over the fucking all that. Oh, hey, what's up, man? If you want to, all you got to do is click this link. As long as you have an account or something, you're able to join in. The link is at the top. Let me see if I can pin it for anybody. Plus, with the pro, I can have like up to 10 people on. Let me do something real quick. Pin message. There we go. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I just had to make sure to pin the link.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, what were you gonna say, Blue?
But yeah, aside from the fact that I went down the shore to go to the water park, I also finished writing my show.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, you heard me talk about it before, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you know what it's about?
It's about the alternate universes, right?
Takes place in an alternative timeline.
Timeline, right? Yeah, I remember.
But yeah, what my show's about is that it's about this 15-year-old teenager named Colin who was raised whose parents are gangsters. One is a thief and the other is a mobster, and he works for aliens as a mutant superhero and shit like that.
Oh, nice. Like intergalactic Goodfellas.
And he also wants to try to find a way to keep his parents out of legal trouble because he loves them.
Ah, interesting plot, Blue.
Yeah.
I'll let whoever's in backstage in a moment. I'm just setting up something real quick. Waiting for this thing to load. It will. Oh, so 30 is the limit. Okay. I'll have to edit that later then. Okay. I got sent an image, so I wanted to see. Oh, okay. All right. First time on the stream. Welcome.
Welcome, Nova.
Oh, can I talk now? Oh, sweet. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I too quiet or
Are you
loud?
soft-spoken?
soft-spoken? Should I raise it a notch or no?
No. I'm just asking if you're a soft-spoken person. It's all.
Yeah, mostly.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, this is a buddy of mine. I used to work with him back in the day. Feels like a
Cool.
lifetime
Nice.
ago at this point.
What is up, man?
Not much. Just like I said, just chilling, just getting off work myself. So I'm just been decided to do this whole thing and relax.
Sorry to
Go ahead.
interrupt. How is the AEW game so far?
The AEW game, it has its issues, but I have fun with it. It's nowhere near as good as like WWE 2K23, but and hopefully with updates it may make it better. But we'll see where it goes from here.
I don't see the graphics getting updated anytime soon. Unless
Well, the
they're intentionally-
graphics, I think the graphics are that way by design to make it look arcadey.
and,
So
I think they did to
Unless
make
the-
it like the classic N64 games.
yeah, and it's nowhere near like the story. Like the worst part of the game, in my opinion, is actually the Road to Elite. That's actually the worst part of the game, in my opinion. Besides the lack of features.
remember the Jeff Hardy scenario?
The Jeff Hardy what?
The Jeff Hardy scenario in the AEW game.
I must not have hit that scenario yet, because
Oops.
was he getting
I'll
into?
be quiet.
Oh, that's all right. It's a WWE or it's a wrestling game. I don't care about spoilers.
Okay, if
It's
that's
not.
the case,
It's not like
then,
God of War Ragnarok.
they brought up real life situations.
Yeah, I don't. At this point with him, I don't even know anymore. You know, like I said, he could barely wrestle anymore, and like again, I every time he's like, I'm gonna change, I'm like thinking, yeah, you said that the last DWI.
Hey, that's funny. I was truly looking forward to Jeff Hardy versus Sting.
Oh, we don't want to go through that road again. Remember
Ah,
last
road.
It was really disappointing because it was supposed to be a dream match.
Victory Road. That's when it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanna
Shit,
go?
that's how long was that? Like 12 years ago now.
Yeah.
It was
Back in 2011. 10 years
Yeah,
ago.
it's
It was
fucking
20 years
crazy.
ago.
It's kind of like at Money in the Bank. Jey Uso was the first man to pin Roman Reigns back in Money in the Bank 2013, and then 10 years later, he's the first man to beat him in 3 years. And of course, this recent Money in the Bank. It was a good show. I watched parts of it, so like I enjoyed it. Go ahead.
I feel
What
like
is
I
your
have
thoughts?
no idea. Like
What is your
Go
thoughts on
ahead,
Daniel?
Fallon. Go ahead, man.
Oh, go ahead.
of any of this stuff.
Oh, we're just talking about wrestling right now.
Oh shit! What did I?
What I meant
Hold
to
on. It
ask
said
is,
I muted. How did I mute? I don't even know what I did.
oops.
Oh my god.
Okay, how do you feel about Damian Priest winning the Money in the Bank? I'm not mad. I just, I thought
No.
LA Knight's gonna win.
A lot of people did.
Well, I like my prediction was actually Logan Paul to win. Who I wanted to win was LA Knight. Now, let me say this: my prediction did not mean who I wanted to win. It was who I predicted was going to win. I forgot. Like my third choice would have been Logan Paul, or not Logan Paul. Sorry, my third choice would have been fucking Damian Priest. I'm not mad. I think they're gonna hopefully take the LA Knight thing the long haul. Like, so I don't really have an issue with him not winning.
You know what?
But go ahead.
I think they're gonna get LA Knight a slow burn.
Yeah, and I don't, and like I could see him. I heard a rumor that there's supposed to be Sheamus versus Austin Theory at SummerSlam. I would like if they did actually Austin Theory versus LA Knight, but they may do LA Knight versus Logan Paul. That's actually the rumor I've been hearing about what's going on then. So
I don't understand. How did Austin Theory's victory over John Cena did anything for him?
well, in the long term, like it hasn't done anything. Like in all honesty, that win was meaningless due to the fact that it's not that he hasn't like he kind of is an afterthought right now. Really, the secondary title right now that everybody likes is, of course, Gunther. Theory is just an afterthought, and I think he's going to remain that until he loses it, whenever he does.
I hope it's after like the Honky Tonk Man. That needs to be broken.
And my favorite wrestler return.
Let me see. Okay, 1 second. I'm looking because I can't add Fallon back in because there's something about the camera. He has to, I guess, cut his camera off or whatever or something. I'm gonna have to. Hey, Brandon, how you doing, man?
Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon Martin. Oh shit, cool.
Welcome. Like I was hoping I should have sent the link to not the link to join, but send the link to join so they could try to see if he could comment. So that way I know if it's both ways where we're having issues with the chat or if it's just his on his end. But
hey, Tayan, you said it both ways, right?
I didn't mean it like that. I meant like in terms of
It's
all that.
2023, damn it.
I know, and I know Brandon. I think what you call it. I had I know Brandon subscribed a couple of days ago, so yeah, I was like, he was gonna see. I'm doing good. Just like I said, golf will work not that long ago. Golf early, which was fucking awesome. I was originally supposed to get up like at 10:30, but that's why I set the stream for that time. But I got off early, so I was like, okay, I'll go live early. Fuck it.
It's in the
But
past.
what do you call it? I was going to trying to think what has been else been going on. Like I said, I'll be recording Friday's edition of the Exiled Outcasts tomorrow, and then next week I'll be recording, of course, the following week's Exiled Outcasts, but also the fucking Exiled Entertainment which we'll be talking about Terrifier, which what do you call it? I do have a nice little intro made for that one, and I'm working on something else for that episode for a little fun little thing, which I'm going to see about doing, and hopefully it can be done before we record. So that's all I'll say right there about that. But yeah, it's working good, and we got some other stuff in the pipeline regarding some designs and all that working in the meantime. But very happy about how the show is progressing and how the show is going. So cannot
Hey, will you make
complain.
Will you make a cameo appearance?
On what?
R&R?
On what?
R&R.
Oh. Like the old saying is, get time will tell everything. That's basically, I'll say it like this: it's not up to me. But if the opportunity presented itself, I wouldn't mind, as long as I'm not working or whatnot. But again, give it time. The everything's literally, it's been within a week since everything's been smoothed over, and everything's kind of. It is nice though, if you really think about it. It's been mostly peaceful on here as of late, which is good. I can hopefully it stays like that, but I've always said, as long as the weather goes on, I'm not part of it, and everybody just do their own thing and all that good stuff.
I
In other
agree.
words, we can't just let them kill each other.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like then again, Chain. This is the exact reason as to why my channel is like under fucking reconstruction. So because I want like a peaceful community and all that shit. So
Oh, I get you on that. Trust me. That's
I decided to like shift my excuse me. I didn't mean to sound British, but like I decided to like shift my target audience to like normies. So
Oh yeah, like right now I always say, like, I want to expand mainly for the Exiled Outcasts, like, and Exiled Entertainment, but like these types of streams, like, that's why I wonder. I don't think I'll have it under subscriber only for like the Exiled Outcast or Exiled Entertainment, because that's like, but for like streams like this, I don't mind having it on. But again, I don't know yet. I kind of like, we'll see how this goes. And like I said, I do like that. All I gotta do is every person who is chatting in here, I know is subscribed, so that's kind of nice.
Actually, I just subscribed before I joined you.
Oh yeah, I saw. That's as I was like, okay, yeah, because I put that thing on. So let's see, who's coming in now? Oh, damn it, I can't add him in. I'm gonna have to show, I may have to show him, because he's having issue with the adding in with the camera and all that. I'm gonna probably have to, on a later day, I may have to show him how to fucking do all that. Let's see. How to reactivate my camera. Oh, fuck. I would say if it says allow mic and cam access, because you don't have to show your face on here, but you have to at least allow it. That way you could just do the avatar like you did previously. That would be the best way I could describe it. Kevin, you got anything to add about that? Oh wait, Kevin left. He's back.
No, I was trying to turn my camera, but I guess it didn't work.
You're good.
Kevin, what do you think of Drew McIntyre coming back?
Well, I had a good feeling he was going to come back to the Money in the Bank, but I don't mind him coming back. I thought his contract expired.
Me too. I was worried.
No, from what I've heard, his contract expires at the end of the year, from my understanding.
Well, I heard rumors that he wasn't really going to come back, though.
Yeah, I've heard he's been going through stuff and all that, so I don't know. We'll see. According to Triple H, he's going. It was dealing with some nagging injuries.
But Kevin, do you have any? I was going to ask before you bounce out here, but do you have any advice I could give to my friend Fallon about how to cut the camera, or because he's backstage, but he can't. It just shows like the camera crossover, the camera thing.
Try and plug it back out and back in again. That's all I can say.
Yeah, try to come or what do you call it? Back out and then come back. Try to come back in, and then it should give you that option. Hopefully.
Oh yeah. I don't mean to like change topics, but I forgot.
Oh, you're good, Blue.
Yeah. I forgot to mention this one thing about my show. Like for those who don't know, since the show has like an alternative history, it actually takes place in like a 90s type era where you know it feels like you're still living in the 90s, but it's in modern times. So you know you still have like shit like ECW and you know edgy kind of humor still going around, and you know Saturday morning cartoons and all.
Oh, what about Ren and Stimpy?
Yeah, yes, maybe, possibly.
Awesome.
But at the same time, you still have shit like you know smartphones, you know, today's computers, and you know things like that, segways, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, the show's universe it's basically like a mixture of '90s type culture and you know the new cool technology we have now.
Badass.
Yeah.
I'm still like my goal eventually is to work out like finish up my like I turned a short story I had into a like full length, like basically almost a book, but now I'm trying to transfer it into a screenplay. So that's something I kind of have a good, like it's a good mixture of like Twin Peaks, Stephen King, and Silent Hill. That's like kind of like what some inspirations are with the story. So
yeah,
that I'm just I got to turn my other two short stories into those, because I had basically a full length sequels into, like I wrote like fucking one short story, then a sequel to that short story, then another sequel. I made it into a trilogy, so I got to do the same with the other two because I think it'll be good.
Oh yeah, another thing too. In Colin, in Colin's universe, the movie industry is still good.
Well, I'd say the movie industry for the most part is good still. Like just like there is good movies out there. Just the sad thing is like especially with the original movies, there's good movies out there. Just nobody wants to watch them.
Hey, you think nowadays marketing is kind of poor?
Like, well,
to be fair, yeah. In terms of like there's still good marketing out there. Like I thought, like of course the marketing for Terrifier 2, I thought was really well done. I'm very interested in the marketing for Terrifier 3 when it comes out next year. Deadpool 3, I'm very curious how the marketing is going to be for that once they start wrapping up marketing. It just depends because, like, you know, it's weird with certain movies. Like, okay, for example, like Blue Beetle, that's coming out in August. I have, to be perfectly honest, I have no interest in that movie. It's the trailer was like your standard run of the mill fucking comic book trailer. It wasn't anything that literally told me, oh, I gotta go see this. You know, it's not like when the Dark Knight, or actually I'll go something recent. I thought the marketing for like the Batman was excellent, especially when they premiered the first trailer, and it was right. And the movie, I think, was only 25% filmed at the time. So they were basically working off of that. And they still made an excellent trailer. It's still one of my favorite trailers of all time, was the trailer for the Batman.
Nirvana.
Oh, yeah. And I was happy that was actually in the movie as well. Not just a trailer song for the movie, you know, and all that.
Hey, if you were Matt Ryan
that?
and you listen... If you're Matt Ryan and you listen to Nirvana, will you say that, oh, I have a new theme for a Batman movie?
Matt Reeves, you mean?
Yeah, Matt Reeves. Basically, he was listening to Nirvana, and he just gave him the idea of creating his version of Batman. What do you think of that?
I like it because I wasn't expect like you know, like you never would think Nirvana like Batman's had different deeds, of course, going like the Prince, like from the '89 Batman movie,
Prince.
fucking Seal and Batman Forever, which is whenever I hear Kiss from a Rose, I always think of fucking Batman Forever.
Seal.
And
You
then
talking about the new
even
Flash movie? You talking about the new Flash movie?
let's see.
Did you
Oh
watch
yeah,
Flash?
okay, he fixed it. He fixed it. All right, he's back.
Dude, that was fucking annoying. Oh, can I curse on here?
Sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say now. Yeah, now it's yeah. I'll have to. Yeah, StreamYard. I was having issues with when I first started doing this. I've been using StreamYard for fucking shit. It's been what now? 3 years. So yeah, it's.
Hey, Brian.
Hey Brian, I forgot your. So yeah, he's like nobody block him. He's okay. But
He's
I will
friendly.
say
He's
this.
friendly, right?
I will say, Brian, you're not. I will not have you into my into the stream. Just FYI, no offense, it's how it is. But anyway, I hope you understand, man. Anyway, yeah, the Flash movie, I liked it, but I had issues with it, so I can't say that. At first, I guess like my first reaction, I thought it was better than Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, but after thinking about it and then watching it a second time, I don't think it is. There were some serious problems with that movie. It's still good. I would say it's better than Shazam: Fury of the Gods, and I even like that one. It's definitely better than Black Adam. I'll say that right now.
Oh, I
Hey
never seen
MK,
Black
how you
Adam.
doing, MK?
Hey, hey.
I haven't seen the movie, so I can't say yet.
Well,
Yeah,
to
like
be
Black
honest,
Adam was garbage. I've never been bored. I guess the first time in a long time I've legit been bored. Even Morbius was better than Black Adam.
So The Rock didn't really do
Oh,
much.
Black Adam, I've seen that movie. It's very good. Well, it's okay in my book. That's my opinion, but everyone has a different
Yeah,
opinion on it.
Morbius is not like the worst comic book movie of all time, like some people are saying. Is it a great movie? No, not by any stretch of the imagination.
Well,
But-
I mean, I still feel like the movie is still stale. I don't know. I just feel like Columbia made the movie just for the sake of keeping certain rights for Marvel characters and shit like that. But that's just my guess.
I am looking forward to Kraven the Hunter, though, and I like that it's like Sony's first R-rated Marvel movie, so I am looking forward to it.
But the real question is, why make Kraven the Hunter?
Well, it could be the same answer as why make Morbius or why make Venom in a way.
Venom.
You know, like Venom, like of course Venom, you like we'll see what happens in the next Spider-Man film, because of course at the end of the spoiler alert, but the movie's been out for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Tom? How you doing, man?
Oh,
Hey,
yeah. This is an off-topic question, but Chayton, there's this cool movie.
by the way, Tom.
What were you saying, Blue?
There's this cool movie I recommend watching. But I know it's not like your best interest and stuff like that, but it's like, to me, it's like a really good movie. So, have you ever heard of the movie called Across the Universe?
Yes. I actually saw that with an ex of mine many years ago. It was a musical, correct? Because it's been a long time. It's probably been like 10 years. Yeah.
It's a musical. Not only that, but it's also a tribute to the Beatles.
Yeah. Now I don't remember too much of it. I know Evan Rachel Wood was in it, and my opinion of her in the last couple of years is kind of the same opinion I have of Amber Heard. So, which basically should tell you what the opinion is. For those of you who do not know, of course, she accused Marilyn Manson of like all this horrible stuff, and then all these other women came out saying the same shit. But then it was later found out that Evan Rachel Wood kind of coerced some of them to do it and fake some FBI documents and shit like that. That is
cool.
Hey, should he get arrested for that shit?
I don't know. Like right now, like we're going into another like Depp v. Heard trial thing where it's going to be kind of like Marilyn Manson, Amber or Evan Rachel Wood, but like I think that's not until next year.
They should
Uh,
be out
yo,
to kill or something. Like, didn't they just like rule out the whole Johnny Depp thing?
Yeah, they ruled out that. That's why I'm hoping they do the same for the Manson thing, because again, it's like, you know, I
And
said
that's
if
just
Dita
going
Von,
after Manson, I didn't know any about this.
yeah, I said if Dita Von Teese and even Rose McGowan have not said anything negative about Manson, then I'm gonna be honest, and that means I don't think Dita Von Teese would have been fucking around with that type of shit if Dita Von Teese was married to, or I can't remember if she was married, if she was engaged. I know McGowan was engaged to him. She was actually, she played like a spoof Jackie Kennedy in the music video for Coma White. For any of you who do not know any of Marilyn Manson's music, especially back then, Mechanical Animals, great album, by the way.
but yeah, I was about to say, man, like that is a big shame because, like, I really like Across the Universe. That's like one of my favorite movies back in 2007, and like,
Oh yeah, and Ever Rachel Wood, she's a good actress. Like I liked her in she's kind of the opposite of Amber Heard. I don't think Amber Heard's that good of an actress, but like Ever Rachel Wood, I liked her in True Blood, and she was really good. I finally started watching Westworld, the show. She's actually really good in that show.
Well,
and again,
Well, there's one movie that Amber Heard was good at. It was Zombieland.
oh yeah, I forgot she was in that. My favorite Amber Heard movie is actually All the Boys Love Mandy Lane, which you've seen the movie. It kind of in a jokey way. You kind of look at it as like, oh yeah, that's Amber Heard. It was that movie was warning us about Amber Heard all along.
what about
But
Yeah.
go watch
like
All the
Zombieland.
Boys. Go watch All the Boys Love Mandy Lane. It's I don't know where you can find it. I have the Blu-ray, but I actually found it at a pawn shop.
what about
but-
wait, what about the remake to Stepfather?
Oh, I like that one. It's nowhere near as good as the original. Like Penn Badgley's in it. I like him in it. I've been a big Penn Badgley fan ever since he was in You.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like,
Oh,
like the reason why I became a Penn Badgley fan is mainly because of his show Do Over, which was
I forgot about that one.
Oh, I know that show.
Yeah, Do Over. It was a sitcom on the WB, and
WWWWB.
it's a really good show. It's about like this man who gets a chance to like relive his childhood. So, like to put it shortly, it's like 17 Again meets Quantum Leap, and I recommend watching it. Like the whole thing is on YouTube for those who want to get a chance to watch it.
Do Over, I'll have to check it out. Yeah, because I do. 17 Again was a very underrated comedy with Zac Efron, and then Quantum Leap was also great.
Yeah.
But yeah, Stepfather had its moments, but yeah, I've always said if you have not seen the original Stepfather,
Mhm.
the one that came out in the 80s, that is a really,
hey,
it's a
you say you like
really, really
Nicolas
good
Cage,
movie.
right?
Yes.
You ever seen Bad Lieutenant?
Yes, I actually have that on Blu-ray. I've been
shit.
trying to get more Nick Cage on my, because I recently got Redfield, and I also got I got me a Redfield poster, but I also got me the Redfield. It's called a bus shelter. Basically, it's the big post, like the bus shelters are like basically the posters for IMAX movies. It's like if you go into an IMAX theater, like a theater that has an IMAX in it, you walk in, you see a big ass poster. I have a few of them. I have a Hellboy poster. I have Redfield. I have Cocaine Bear, Fast X, which I still I need to put fucking Fast X. I need to put the Fast X one in the living room soon. Because I don't have any room in my bedroom where I can put my fucking.
Hey,
I already got two bus shelters up there. Go ahead.
What do you think of Tim Burton's Superman?
Oh, you're referring to the fucking
Yes.
the unmade Superman Lives.
Yes.
I would have been down for it. It's a shame we never got to see it in its full fruition. Because I do like, even though what do you call it? There was better Batman movies. I do like Tim Burton superhero movies. It's like Zack Snyder. I'm a big Zack Snyder fan. One day I do want to do an episode of like Exiled Entertainment, probably discussing Zack Snyder as a director, because I even thought about doing episodes. I'm going to have to talk to my co-host about this, about doing episodes where we maybe talk about director or maybe an actor, not go through every film they're in, but maybe even talk about like, does this director, like I'll say it's a director who gets a lot of hate, like Zack Snyder or Michael Bay or fucking Paul W.S. Anderson, and talk about like, is the hate deserved?
Oh, speaking of Superman, what do you think of the new Superman actor?
I'm not familiar with either one. The one who plays Superman and Lois. But
no, I meant the James Gunn Superman.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But I'm going to give it a shot because I'm very much looking forward to James Gunn's vision. I know some people are not the biggest James Gunn fan, whether it's his filmmaking or whatever.
Or his history.
I've been a big James Gunn fan ever since Slither. I've seen his other stuff.
Scooby-Doo.
Yes, I forgot. Didn't he write those movies, right? At least the first movie.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo, man. And maybe Dawn of the Dead.
Yes, and then Zack Snyder, that was his first directorial movie, was the remake of Dawn of the Dead, and that was a damn good movie. That's why I say, like, you know, like I'm a pretty big Zack Snyder defender. I've said I've liked almost all his movies. Probably the weakest movie in his filmography is probably Sucker Punch, but even Sucker Punch I think has some good moments in it.
What is your opinion on?
Like I think what he did with Watchmen, he basically made an unfilmable movie possible, because a lot of people used to say for years that movie was unfilmable.
I was gonna say Watchmen because that's like his best movie.
In my opinion, my favorite Zack Snyder movie, well, I think it's his best, and also is the best DCEU film, and also the best Superman film is Man of Steel. I've been a fan of Man of Steel, like,
and you always defend it.
Yeah, I've always defended, and this is coming from somebody who wasn't really the biggest Superman fan. I'm always a Batman fan, so like I was like you could say a casual Superman fan. Like I watched the animated series. Go ahead, Blue.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but like I was.
You're good.
Yeah. For me personally, like I grew up on Marvel. Like I grew up like on like a lot of Marvel, especially like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies and all that stuff. You know, like the animated show on MTV, along with shows like X-Men Evolution, Fantastic Four, the 2006 show. All that stuff.
Yeah, like there was like when I was growing up, we were like, it was just at the tail end, like when I was like getting familiar with like comic book movies and shows. It's at the tail end of freaking right after Batman and Robin came out. So like my introduction like to good, besides like watching back Batman Returns or Tim Burton's original Batman, my introduction like comic book movies, like good comic book movies, was like Blade and X-Men, and of course Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. It's like I was familiar more with Sam Raimi from Spider-Man than I was Evil Dead. Actually, my first Sam Raimi horror film I saw was actually Drag Me to Hell. I didn't see the original Evil Dead or Evil Dead Part 2 or Army of Darkness until
Drag Me to Hell? Is that the one with the gypsy?
Yeah, that was with Justin Long as well, which is he's a very underrated horror actor. Of course, he was in Jeepers Creepers.
I believe the first time I saw him was Galaxy Quest.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in that movie.
Had Tim Allen in it.
Yes, you're right. And Sigourney Weaver.
And Alan Rickman.
Tim Allen.
And the late Alan Rickman.
Rickman,
yep.
Professor Snape.
Oh yeah, it was funny because Justin Chatwin. I'm thinking of that. That name sounds familiar. Where's he from?
Goku. Oh yeah. He was. Okay, so
I was gonna say Shameless.
Go ahead. Oh yeah. Okay, he was great in Shameless. Actually made me change my mind of him a little bit because I didn't think he was that good of an actor because I saw him, of course, in War of the Worlds, and then of course Dragon Ball Evolution.
I think I
Oh,
remember
hello, Cherry.
Justin. Oh, I think I remember Justin Chatwin from what's that alien movie with Tom Cruise?
War of the
I'm gonna
Worlds.
get up
War of
this
the
Yeah,
Worlds.
he was in that one.
sledge.
All
I'm
right,
gonna get
Kevin.
off.
Thank you for stopping by, man.
No problem. So,
Yeah, War of the Worlds, which he wasn't that good. Like as acting wise, he was. War of the Worlds as a movie was a great remake. 'Cause of course, it's a remake of an older film. Actually, another great. I forgot to add that to my remakes versus originals because War of the Worlds is also a remake. The one with Tom Cruise. It's kind
Anyway,
of hard.
and I
Oh,
head
go
out
ahead, Nick.
later, guys. I'm about to head out.
All right,
Bye.
Nick. Thank you for stopping by, man. And then there were four. But yeah, so yeah, those are like, but yeah, Shameless. I will say he did really good in, and it's funny how two of the actors from Dragon Ball Evolution were in Shameless.
Oh yeah,
It's
definitely. And
it's what's his name? The one that plays Spike in Buffy.
Well,
What?
plays who? Oh, Spike. Oh yeah, James Masters. He was in.
Yeah,
He
cool.
was yeah, and it's funny because I forgot. Like it's funny how he was in that movie. Like because he's not really in at least anything notable after Buffy. Really, the only person besides Sarah Michelle Gellar, Allison Hanging, whatever her name is. Give me a second.
Hey, you think James Marster can play a good Wesker?
If he was younger, like if he was like younger, I know he's like I think he's in his 50s now. I think he could have if they did, because like so Buffy was still going on when the first Resident Evil came out, so he could have done it if they decided to bring Wesker in early. But I could have seen it, I could have seen it. I would have given him a chance. I'm trying to think of what other Buffy actors were still relevant. David Boreanaz, he was of
what
course in
about,
Bones.
What
Go
about
ahead,
that
Dragon.
redhead chick? The redhead chick
From what? Buffy?
for Buffy, yeah.
Yeah, the girl from American Pie, right? And How I Met Your Mother. Allison Hagen, whatever her name is.
You like her?
Yeah, she was actually always my crush from Buffy. It was never Sarah Michelle Gellar. It was fucking her. I always loved Willow.
Well, I liked it. Fate.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say earlier, like the other person who was on Dragon Ball but went on to do Shameless. Yeah, her name is like Emmy Rossum, the actress who played Fiona.
Yeah, and she played Bulma. Yeah, she played Bulma in Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah. I liked her as Fiona Gallagher. Not that she's my favorite character because I preferred Lip, but regardless, like she's still good in Shameless.
Yeah, and then Dragon was mentioning Faith from Buffy. Yeah, she was good. And also, it's funny because she also disappeared basically. I remember the one starring role she got in Buffy and after Buffy was in Wrong Turn that came out in 03. And that was the only Wrong Turn movie. I think. Well, actually, no, the one that came out a couple of years ago that did not come out in theaters. But Wrong Turn was the first one, and then the second Wrong Turn actually I thought was better than the first one, and that had Henry Rollins in it. He was really good.
But yeah, so
speaking of Buff, my bad.
Like I'm gonna head out for now. I am super tired. You can tell because I'm fucking up my words so badly. So.
Oh, you're good, man. I appreciate you coming in, though, man.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Anyways, you guys have a good night.
Peace.
Could be good.
Peace.
Oh, speaking of Buffy, what about Angel?
Well, of course, he was later in Bones, and he was in The Crow Wicked Prayer, which had Tara Reid and Edward Furlong, who was playing Crow.
I want to know your opinions on Idiocracy and how you feel about that movie. Do you feel like it holds up and it's kind of symbolizing the direction we're going to as a species?
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
It's a really good movie. It's a Mike Judge film, but basically it takes place about 500 years from now, in year 2505.
Okay, I'll have to check. Is it on any streaming services right now, or you just have to find it?
Um, it's on Hulu. Really good movie. But,
Okay,
really has some good points.
I'll definitely have to check it out. Like I'm always up for movie recommendations and shit like that. What was I gonna say?
Oh,
Trying-
are you looking
Go ahead.
forward to Joker 2?
Yes, yes. Part of me was I'm not the biggest musical fan. The only musicals I like is like Repo Genetic Opera, Rocky Horror, or Sweeney Todd.
And what about that Barbershop movie?
Wait, Sweeney Todd, is that? Yeah, you refer to that one.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp, right?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, that was a
yes,
that was a good one. Um,
Alan
but-
Rickman's in there too.
yeah, he was in Helen Bonham Carter. But Joker, and plus they got a great singer and Lady Gaga in there, and she's a great actress. So,
Hey,
Therefore-
Joaquin can sing.
oh yeah, I forgot he was in Walk the Line, of course.
Yep.
But yeah, like I'm looking forward to that. I think that's going to be my most anticipated movie of 2024. Probably that one, and then maybe
Oh.
Deadpool 3.
And by the way, Shane, I'm gonna let you go. All right, I'm gonna stay in the comment section. Thanks for letting me in.
Yeah, no problem, man. You have a good night, man.
Likewise.
And then there were two.
And then there were two. Hey,
So how you been, man?
Charlie. I just call you fucking Charlie.
Oh yeah, Justin. It goes. How you been doing, man?
Editing skills.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes. I adjusted your mic. One of the benefits is when you run a stream, you can actually adjust the mic, so you're coming out a lot clearer now.
Yeah, is it quiet?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
little quiet, so I was adjusting the volume.
Okay.
But what were you gonna say? Because I was asking how you've been. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. I'm good, man. I'm just kind of bound at home right now. Ran into some trouble with the fucking law, so freaky
shit.
law. Yeah, so I'm kind of just bound by my house right now. Can't really get out and do stuff, but right now I'm just doing some music, starting to get my music thing going on. Got a friend up in Oregon who's trying to collab with that, so I might end up going there within like the next couple years or so. But I was curious to ask you how your editing skills are. Are you a good like video editor and whatnot?
I would say I'm like video editing is something I've gotten better at. Like the intro that I made, that's at the beginning of that was at the beginning of the stream. That was edited by me. Like I have some clips from either my TikTok videos or my friend of mine who does some editing as well for me, and all that. Like I'm better at video editing than I am with the thumbnails and the artwork. Like for example, a lot of the artwork that you see here is designed by a friend of mine. So but video editing depends on.
I was curious to see if that was you or not.
Yeah, the opening intro, the opening thing, like that was not the countdown thing, but the opening intro for my branding. All that, that's all me.
All right. Well.
Yeah, so I've always told people.
I just started doing this YouTube thing, so I don't really know like how any of this stuff works. But yeah, definitely trying to put up a team of people.
Oh yeah,
who
you'll
do what
definitely.
you're doing.
Yeah, I've been doing this basically on and off for since 2017, and this channel has gone through so many different evolutions just because of stuff going on, or just try to improve. I'm always kind of a perfectionist at that when I'm trying to make the things look as smooth and clean as I can.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And even if I feel like, oh, it's at the point of perfection, but I'm like, nope, I can do more.
Yeah, it's the curse of being a creative person, ain't it? You you grab something and you make something out of it, but then you think to yourself, I could create something else out of it too. And then you forget about that first idea, and then it's out the drain, and the next thing you know, it's all, you're all scatterbrained. Or at least that's how I feel. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh yeah, no, I get that. It's like even when you're just sitting there, you just want to continue to make it. Like me and a friend of mine, we're very much similar in that, where we just want to make the best of what we can. Like even if we feel like, oh, it's as good as it will be, but they're like, no, we can make it better. It's like it's how it is. I guess that's the biggest flaw of an artist. It's the idea of wanting to expand and perfect even further than you think is possible.
Yeah, it's almost like a cripple. It cripples you.
Yes, I completely understand that. But I am at the 1 hour mark on here. I am probably going to end it because I'm going to. Plus, my phone is getting low. The one downside of doing streamer that if you ever decide to do it more often, the one downside of this is that if you're on your phone, it will drain your battery like no other. But thank you for coming on, man. And we'll if I ever do these things, I'm more than happy to come on when you can and all that good stuff, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. This actually really helps because since I've been out inside all day, for months on end, I've lost my people skills. So this is a good step for me.
Yeah. I don't usually. I try to do these ever so often, so definitely whenever I do them, I'll definitely keep you posted on that. But with
Absolutely,
that,
man. Hit me up.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I'm gonna remove you real quick so I can do my outro and all that. But you have a good night, Fallon. I will end the out. Definitely hit you up later, man. All right. So hopefully he knows how to. Okay, good. I'll make sure he knows how to do it. Yeah. So yeah, guys. Hope you all enjoyed that. Maybe doing this again. I miss doing these every so often, and glad for everybody who stopped by, whether it was to hop in stream or to come into chat. So I want to give some shouts to Anthony. Shout out to him. Shout out to Jesse Havoc. Shout out to Bio. Let's see if I can get this thing going. There we go. Shout out to Nick Infante. Shout out to Nova for his debut here. Shout out to Brandon Martin. Welcome back onto the chat. Shout out to Remote Tripod, and shout out to Mysteriously Kind. And shout out to Tom, of course. Check out his channel. And check out Brandon's. Check out all their channels. Everybody's doing content. And Cherry Boo, and then, of course, Dragon. And Kevin Daddy, who was in here earlier. So with that, guys, I will bid y'all adieu. Catch y'all later. Peace, guys.